obviously you've seen this leadership purge in the House. I'm curious, has the president spoken with former Vice President Cheney?
I'm not aware of any call with former Vice President Cheney, no. Go ahead.
Yes, does the White House think it's going to help convince unvaccinated people to get their shots when they hear that it's safe for the vaccinated to remove their masks? And can that be part of the sales pitch going forward to get vaccinated?
Well, it's an interesting question, but I think one thing that's just very important to make clear is that the CDC, who has no role in determining how to get more people vaccinated, or operationally, right, made this determination based on data and the advice of health and medical experts. If you move beyond that, it is now that guidance is out there, it is important for people to understand the benefits of being vaccinated. And they can obviously make a choice if they will wear a mask or not. We're going to operate with kindness, as the president said yesterday, but it is something we will continue to talk about and continue to remind people that if they go get vaccinated, if they get those 2 vaccines, they may feel like it's a pain in the neck, but there are benefits, and we'll keep talking about that absolutely.
Going back to unemployment insurance, a growing number of Republican governors, I think 16 at this point, have been opting out of the federal subsidies to unemployment insurance. What's the White House's position on that? Do they discourage more states from doing that?
Well, I would say that we certainly understand that governors and leaders are going to have to make a choice, make a decision in regard to unemployment benefits. But what's important to remember, and what we remind people of, is that, again, we don't see this as a major driver in preventing people from seeking employment and seeking work. And actually what we see in the data to date is that the pandemic, not being vaccinated, that there's been a massive increase over the last month in the number of people who were vaccinated in comparison with a month ago when the data was taken. Fears of not being safe, sometimes childcare, and also the need to be paid a livable wage are all factors that are contributing. And what we would also suggest, and I know someone asked this earlier, but is that many of these companies, big companies, let me say, who benefited, many of them made quite a profit during the pandemic, and many of them also received quite a bit of benefits, $1.4 trillion worth, could offer to pay a little bit more, and maybe that will incentivize more workers to come back into the workforce.
And I have a question from Voice of